Hey guys, so welcome to the brand new video for 2021. Yes, we've made it through 2020 and we are into 2021. And I have here for you all a brand new video. It's gonna be interesting to say the least. So, I'd like to thank you all, everyone who subscribed to the channel, everybody who watched the videos last year. We really appreciate you here at Stories with Steve O Gaming, and we look forward to an eventful year this year. We have a lot of videos in store for you guys, so continue to share, continue to like, talk to your friends, tell your friends to subscribe. We have a lot of interesting things coming up. So, cue that intro. So, guys, for 2021, I hope that you all noticed that the audio quality of our videos has dramatically improved. Well, at least I'm hoping it dramatically improves from the last video. I'm actually using a dedicated microphone now that is actually hooked up to an interface that is hooked up to a computer, another computer, while also streaming from my camera. So I have to sync up the audio and do all those fun stuff in post production. But I do hope that it improves the quality of our videos as we continue to improve daily. So let's get down right into the meat of the matter. In one of our previous videos, I told you all the reasons why you shouldn't buy the PS5. And you're probably wondering to yourself, so he said not to buy the PS5. What should I buy? And a friend of ours actually came to our company and said, okay, so we're not buying the PS5. They want to get a PS4 for their son for Christmas. And try as we might, we could not locate a brand new PS4 in Trinidad and Tobago for a reasonable price. There was one at Courts, but they wanted close to $5,000 for that. And no. Don't just don't do it. Don't buy a PS4 for $5,000. I don't care what you're getting. Just don't. You are not supposed to be spending close to $5,000 on a PS4 in 2020/21. You are not supposed to be spending that. This is a last generation console now. Don't let people rip you off. Don't let people take advantage of you as the consumer. And spending $5,000 for a PS4 console does not make sense. I don't care if it's the PS4 Pro. I don't care if it's the PS4 Slim. I don't care if it's the PS4 Super Slim. Again, with 100 million terabytes of storage, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Because you'll be ripping off yourself. Unless it's like a special edition that's made out of gold and covered in gold and silver, and Jesus came himself and came and hand delivered it to you, then probably consider spending $5,000 on it. But other than that, don't do it. So you guys may be wondering, okay, so you said not to buy the PS5 and not to buy the PS4. I'm a Sony fan. What should I do? So I'm going to tell you, and it may come as a shock to you, but you should consider buying the PlayStation 3. Yes, the PlayStation 3 that came out in 2006. Yes, the PlayStation 3 that is 14 years old. It will be 15 years old this year. Yes, that same PlayStation 3. And I'm going to tell you why you should buy the PlayStation 3. So, as I mentioned, getting a PlayStation 4 in Trinidad and Tobago right now is next to impossible. You can't get it brand new if you're looking for it brand new. If you're looking for it used, you may be able to get it. I've seen some used PlayStation 3s at some really good steal over deals. You can get some for under $1,800, which is, in my opinion, that's a good deal. If you could get one for like $1,500. But the PlayStation 3 is what people are getting rid of. It's an older console, and a lot of people want to get rid of it for small money. So you can get some for under $1,000. I've even seen some under $600, which is fantastic. $600, y'all. $600. Some of y'all spend $600 going to a party. You can spend that on a console that will give you hours of enjoyment. Under $600, I would say buy that one time. You do, however, have to be careful of what version of the PlayStation 3 you buy, because each version has its pros and cons. So I will be also discussing that later on in the video, which version you should buy. But for under $1,000 for a console, that is a steal of a deal. I say pick it up, go and get it, spend your money. It's a great buy. The next point of why you should buy this console. It's a great deal. And the reason why it's a great deal is because you can get games dirt cheap. Like, complete games you're getting dirt cheap. You're getting complete games for like under $50. This video is not sponsored, but we do have a great store that I actually personally used to go to and buy PlayStation 3 games. It's APPS apps $, yeah, APP $apps. I didn't brand the store, I don't know the exact, but it's located in Long Circular Mall. I will leave a link in the description to their Facebook page. They're on Facebook, they're on WhatsApp, and you can call them. They used to sell games very cheaply. I went there up to, I believe it's a year and a half ago, to actually buy a PlayStation 3 game, and they were very accommodating. They had a whole range of games, and I'm not talking like crappy titles, I'm talking like greatest. Remember when PlayStation 3 had those like greatest hits? I'm talking like greatest hit titles. So I'm talking like Burnout, I'm talking Assassin's Creed, I'm talking God of War, I'm talking like FIFA, all the FIFAs, I'm talking about like Call of Duty. You're getting quality games for under $50. Like the complete game. This is not a demo, you know. You're getting a full game for under $50. Like some of the games, like the older games were like $30. Like you're getting a full game that will give you like days and weeks of joy playing and solving missions and going back and forth for under $30. That's just less than lunch. Like people spend like $60 on lunch. You are getting a game for half that price. That's a steal of a deal. You should definitely go and check them out. If we find out any more locations or any more stores for people that live down south or people that live far east, we will be leaving links in the description of where you can buy games. But I personally went to this place in Long Circular Mall, and they have great games. The used games are in great condition. I actually am still playing some of the games that they had out. And you can also check on Facebook Marketplace. People also put out their games, they use games. Some of them are actually brand new still, so you can buy those games. And usually brand new games for PlayStation 3 don't go for more than $150. So either way, you're still getting a great deal. So point number 3. Yes, point number 3. These games actually hold up pretty well. Like, I was playing God of War, and I missed how much I enjoyed that game. Like, the puzzles, the gameplay scenes, the action scenes, all of them held up pretty well. Obviously, I'm not side by side comparing it to my Xbox, because obviously my Xbox will blow the PlayStation 3 out of the water, and it goes for the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series S and Series X. Obviously, spec-wise, they will blow the PlayStation 3 out of the water. But I'm talking about sitting down in front of a game and actually playing the game. It's tons of fun. Like, just sit down and play. Don't let anybody come and tell you what you should get enjoyment out of. The PlayStation 3 is a lot of fun. For the first 5 minutes, you may notice that, this game is playing in a lower resolution, or, this game is outdated. But when you get fully immersed into the game, you wouldn't even notice these bugs. Like, these things become a non-issue when you're getting into the gameplay itself. You will enjoy these games. It is games that you wanted to play because at one point you wanted to play these games. Go and pick up these games. The PlayStation has a whole range of titles. I personally like Burnout. I still have my Burnout Ultimate Box for PlayStation 3, so it was a joy of mine to make this video and actually play Burnout for y'all. I do this for y'all. I didn't do this for myself. I did this for y'all. To review the console, I had to pick up the console and play the console. So I did this for you guys. Because I love you guys. Obviously. But these games are a lot of fun. Pick up the games, play the games. They hold up pretty well. I find in 2020 the gameplay holds up pretty well. You will enjoy it. So we go on to point number 4. So point number 4 actually is a derivative of the last point. That you actually sometimes enjoy playing older games more than you enjoy playing newer games. I know, okay. Don't get all your panties in a bunch. Understand what I'm saying though. Because we hold these games in such reverence. You know, it's like these games are in such high esteem. It's like watching Ronaldinho play football. It's like you're in awe because these games at one point in time were at the pinnacle of gaming. These were the highest quality games that one can find. And we remember them as such. And when you start back playing it, you remember why. You remember why you held these games in such high esteem. And these games have aged well. Probably not graphically, but gameplay wise. Like I said before, Burnout Paradise, I still think, has the best physics engine for a game. The sheer joy of crashing a car. Yes. The sheer joy of just running smack dab, picking up your controller, firing up the game, seeing a car drop from 50 feet in the air, going through a drive-thru, getting boosts, ramming into other cars, taking down people, doing marked man, doing showtime, taking your car and just flipping it through the streets of Paradise City. It is such a joy that you just cannot explain. This is why these games are held in such high esteem. You, the consumer, get to relive your childhood for under $600. May I remind you, all of this joy comes for under $600. I'm telling you, pick up a PS3 today. My next point is that accessories for this PlayStation 3 are dog cheap. Like, y'all don't understand how cheap accessories for the PlayStation 3 are. Like, you can get the PlayStation Move, you can get controllers, you can get the PlayStation Remote, you can get the Type-E thingy that goes on the controller. I don't know the name of it, but you can get all of these things for like $100, $120. You can probably get a controller. The last time I bought a used controller was like $130 for a controller. I've seen controllers on eBay and Amazon for the PlayStation 3 for kind of $20 US and $15 US. These are a steal of a deal rather than having to buy a PlayStation 5 controller. Yeah, you wouldn't get features like resistive touch and all of those nice new features, but your rumble pad ain't bad. You grew up playing with rumble pad. Continue rumbling on. Bro, buy your controller, buy your DualShock 3, and get on bad, right? Yeah, I'm bad. Because it doesn't take away. It really doesn't. And the controllers to PlayStation over the years, I haven't used the PS5 controllers yet, but over the years they kind of remain the same. They have slight variances, but the overall feel is basically the same. Anybody who has played a PlayStation 3 before, your hand will fit right back into it. My hand naturally just fit back right back. And I play Xbox. So you who have a PlayStation 4 have no excuse, right? Stop getting on like a baby and stop with the nitty-gritty. Oh, why is this PlayStation 4 and the thing, right? It's the same shape, right? It's the same general shape, right? So just pick up the controller and enjoy the game, right? And hush, right? Hush. Right through what? My final point. Final point. My final point is that you are getting the best version of said game for the PlayStation 3. There are no more updates. Sadly, there are no more improvements. But that's not a bad thing. You are getting the best version of the game. As in, the game is at the end of its life cycle. They did everything that they could have to improve the game. So you get all the patches, all the software updates. You're getting the best version of a game, which is a very good thing. You can play a game without next to no bugs, because most of the games they would have fixed through patches, and most of the patches are already released for the game. So you're getting a complete game with next to no bugs for under $50 on a console you paid under $1,000 for. Like, I don't know why I have to continually sell this, but get $600, get $1,000, go buy a PlayStation 3, pick it up, go home, enjoy it, and thank me on this video. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. You're welcome. I'm telling you in advance, you're welcome for this. However, before I leave, I must tell you all about some cons of having a PlayStation 3 console. And the number one con is, don't expect that you're going to buy a PlayStation 3, pick it up, and carry it to your bedroom line. This is for your personal enjoyment. This is a stay-at-home console, right? This is not to go and show off in front of your friends. This is for you to sit at home, pick up your console, pick up your rumble pad, and enjoy playing games. This is not for you to go and show off. This has no latest graphics, because anytime you bring it in front of somebody who's unappreciative, they will ruin the experience for you. You ever had to sit down and play a game and was like, dog, deep down you're really enjoying the game, you know, but your friend like, they know how the game is playing, you know. I don't know why you still have a PlayStation 3. PlayStation 5 come out. You can't afford it, though. Okay. Look at this. Look at the kind of stupid goals he does score in FIFA. You can't do that now. Gosh, why this cutscene sticking, boy? Right through with him, boy. This game playing real stupid, boy. Look. In the new one, you can just double tap and you'll jump 5 times. Like, alright, okay? Don't take it in front of other people, right? Just buy a console, have it home. Most PlayStation 3s look great on top of the table, so you can even have it as display pieces, right? The nice piano black in the original one with the gloss finish is a nice console, right? The slim and the super slim, they fit almost everywhere, and they look good. You can have it on top of the table and it will look good. So you can even have it as statement pieces. But please, don't take it anywhere. The next point is online play is non-existent. Don't try. For 99% of the games, all the servers are down. They are no longer supported. This is, like I said, this is a personal enjoyment console. You're playing story mode. You're playing single player. You are playing things that will give you joy. This is not This is not a connection moment. There's no social media. You're not going out and connecting with people and adding people to PSN on your PS3. They are not there, right? They do not exist. Do not go looking for them, right? I'm giving you this advice because I did it. I tried looking for all my friends who had PlayStation 3 consoles. They haven't logged on in years, right? They have moved on, right? Okay? Where are my friends? Where are my friends? Please come back to the PlayStation 3. We can have so much fun together, please. FIFA. Start back those FIFA 12 servers. For me, a die-hard FIFA fan. Okay, I'm joking. But honestly, servers are down, so you won't have any online play, unfortunately. The last point, and it's actually a combined point, that most games actually play in 720, although the PlayStation 3 native resolution is 1080. You will start the PlayStation 3, it will show in 1080, but as soon as you start most games, they show in 720p, right? So that's kind of like a con. You wouldn't get that nice 1080 crisp look. Even now with games played in 4K, it's even more of a drop off. But like I said, your eyes adjusted. After the first 10 minutes, you will not even notice it. I also, when I played my PlayStation 3, I experienced some drop frames. This was running off of the disc. Please keep in mind that some of these discs are really old. They're like 10 years old. So I'm not complaining because some of the discs, to read from some of the discs will have micro scratches and scratches on them. So I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you all know that if you get a disc, a used game, and you experience some subtle sticks in the game, most likely it's because the game old. So please don't blame the console. It's just reading from the disc, which most likely has scratches on it. Gosh. It is 14 years old, guy. It is 14 years old. 14. Gosh, give it a little ease up now. It's 14 years, right? Don't expect the world from it. It does all that it can. It does what it can, right? So guys, in conclusion, the PlayStation 3 is a great console for you to buy. Right now, you can buy the PlayStation 3, get tons of enjoyment from it. If you and you have a little child, don't be enamored by social media and the internet that tells you that you need to have the latest and greatest console to have fun. These older consoles are still fun. I do recommend, however, before you buy your PlayStation 3, you look at what type of PlayStation 3 you're getting. The original fat PS3 was known to have overheating issues, so look out for that. The slim PlayStation 3 used to get a yellow light of death thingy, and I personally right now have the super slim. I actually have a fat and a super slim. My fat PlayStation, the Blu-ray drive gave trouble. That's another thing. The Blu-ray drive in the slim and the fat PlayStation also used to give trouble. My own gave trouble, so it's only able to play online games. That's another thing to look out for. The super slim, they basically rectified all the issues of the PlayStation 3, so I would recommend that the super slim is the best console to get. Please be reminded that it doesn't come with a mechanical Blu-ray drive, so you have to slide the cover open, put the disc in, slide the cover back. It's a little more work, but yeah, I prefer that than having to go and buy a Blu-ray drive. So guys, thank you for tuning in to this video. I hope it was informative. I hope you all guys enjoyed it, and see y'all in the next one. Love you guys. Peace to you. We're rappers.
Hey, SWS, S on my chest.